Can we maybe do a tier list for leveling zones now? I could do that. I can do that real quick. I think that'll be interesting. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's log out and do it. Okay, this is what we're doing. We're doing which zones are the best for leveling and which zones are the worst for leveling. Just overall, best zones, general leveling, best to worst. This is for classic, not TBC, so there's no TBC zones. I guess and the TBC zones are kind of like the same, all the same, except Netherstorm is like way above, but the rest would be quite close to each other. Okay, let's start with 1000 Needles. That's what it seems like we're gonna start with. Okay, I'm doing it for Horde. I would say mostly. I mean, I could do Alliance a little bit, but when it's like the neutral zones, I'll mainly be basing it on Horde. But I do know a little bit about Alliance too. The 1000 Needles, I think it's, I would say like for Alliance, it's like mediocre probably. But Shimmering Flats, like that area is pretty good though. But Horde, is it great or good? Probably just good. I don't think it's great. There's a little bit too much travel time. And the escort is pretty bad, but there's some good quests. In Classic, it's like maybe even mediocre, but in TBC I would say it's a good. It became a little bit better in TBC, just because they had more quests and the quests are pretty easy. And some of the elite quests are no longer elite. I rate them both of how good they are and how fast they are. Basically how fast they are for an average player, but also like, but I'm a speedrunner, so it's also based on that. Okay, Altered Mountains. Are we doing this for TBC or Classic, guys? Is this gonna be a TBC or Classic? Because there's a difference. A big difference, actually, between the zones. What do you guys think? Because if it's Classic, I'll move it down. TBC. Okay, we do it for TBC. So, 1000 Needles is in good. Altered Mountains, I would say it's good. Like, with the Ogres no longer being elite, and getting the quest from Undercity, it's actually pretty nice. And I don't know about Alliance, but on Horde is pretty good. Arathi Highlands, I'll say TBC, maybe it's good. Again, it's not, you could put it in mediocre. I would put it in mediocre and Classic, but with the elite quests, it's not great, that's for sure. Alright, we're starting with 3, that's just good. Okay, Ashenvale, I think I'll put it in amazing. Like, you have the Hunt quest, and all the other quests are pretty decent. You have more Sorum beach quests. You have the elite quest from BFD now that you can go down into the cave and do, which is 3 quests. There's just nothing that's bad. The only thing is there's that new TBC quest, that's level 30 quest, which is not something you would do, but it's just great. Ashenvale is really nice. Alright, Ashara, bad. Still bad in TBC. There's just not enough quests. The only thing that makes it, you could put it here for one reason. I think, okay, actually I'll change my mind. I'll put it here. I'll put it here because you have the quest that makes you go to like each capital city, which is a lot of free XP. The reason it's bad is, or it's not that good, is because it doesn't have any, like it just doesn't have enough quests that you can do, so you have to leave it so soon. So that makes it a little bit worse. But the quests itself are not that horrible, so I'll put it mediocre. Badlands, put it mediocre, just because it is such a long travel on Horde side. The Wilderman quest outside, I would have put it bad otherwise. Maybe not actually. It's probably in between good and mediocre in TBC, but I'll keep it here. It has some okay quests, but the level ranges is also a little bit rough. Has some hard quests. The new TBC quest that came, well, is still pretty bad. I'll keep it here. Blasted Land's bad. It has like nothing on Horde side. It's probably the worst zone in the game. Like, I think Alliance has a quest line from Stormwind where I have to do a little bit more stuff, but you just don't have anything to do. And the mobs vary in level too. Like one of them, the ones that you can get from Kargath, it's just like, it's just a horrible zone. Wait, what am I saying? Wrong zone. Oh my god. Okay, we switch. This is what I was talking about. I was talking about Burning Steps, okay? Okay, I was talking about burning steps. Alright, now we're gonna do Blasted Lands. Blasted Lands also bad.
You suck!
It's such shit quest. Everyone is doing PvP, like trying to get the, at least in Classic, they're all trying to farm the mobs. Even in TBC, the mobs are still very bad. I don't like it. I don't like Blasted Lands. The only good thing about it is the quest line where you have to talk to that guard between Swarmosaurus and Blasted Lands. Alright, Darkshore. I'll put it at grade. I haven't done too much Darkshore, but from watching people do it, and from doing the early part myself, I think I've done to like level 15 a few times. It seems like one of the better zones. It's the fastest zone in Classic, but it is not perfect, I think. I think there's still some issues, because you have to grind on a lot of classes, or you have to leave, and then it's not that great. But if you have a fast grinding class, it's like, it would be an amazing, but on this worse grinding classes, it's just not good. So I put it on grade for that reason. Deadwind Pass, I mean, there's no quests.
That is why you fail.
Nothing to do. Desolus. We're doing TBC. I'll put it here. I think you can. I think it's possible to do. It's just like a long travel to get there. Like you have to go there twice to be able to do all the quests. Like you have to go there very late, and then you'll be not getting full XP from some of them. And you don't really want to go there twice in TBC, so I'll just put it at mediocre. Dunmaroth. Yeah, I don't think it's a good zone. It's probably one of the worst starting zones. In TBC, they did make the elite not elite anymore, but I still don't think it's one of the better ones. It's pretty slow. You have a long distance you need to walk all the time. Yeah, it's not one of my favorites. Duritar. Oof. Like that's one of my personal favorite zones. But for questing, is this XP power annoyance of quests? It's like speed and how many quests there is, and just like the experience of the zone for questing and how fast it also is. It's both. But for lower levels, I look a little bit more into the speed, like with the starting zones. I think I put it at grade. For Horde side, if you're not doing the Blood and Draenei zones, if you consider that they don't exist, because they're not in this one, then I will put it at grade. It just has a lot of quests, it has decent rewards, with a good route, at least it's pretty fast. And I just think a lot of people enjoy it. The quests are pretty straightforward. Dustwood, I actually don't know really. You have to go there twice at 2 different level ranges. You can get killed by the guy on the road. There's a lot of elite mobs. I mean, it's fast, but I think for a casual player, it's not the best. But it does have some good weapon rewards. So I think if you're like a speedrunner, you'll put it like great. While a newer player, not so much. I'll put it at good. Dust Run on Mars in TBC, it's amazing. It has so many new quests, has so many weapon upgrades compared to like any other zone. The new quests are just amazing. And you don't have to travel far whenever you have to do quests. It's just like one of the best zones. In Classic, it's not that good, but in TBC, it's amazing. Elwyn, that's also an amazing. It's just the best starting zone in the game. So fast, if you want to speedrun, has a lot of quests. 1 to 6 is pretty trash, but the 6+ becomes really good. So I would put it at amazing for sure. Eastern Plaguelands, I'll just put it at good. I think in TBC, maybe you can put it at great. I think I'll keep it at good, because you could put it in between good and great, because the elites, like they're no longer elite. The ones like Dustbat and the other slime one, but it still has like a lot of kill quests and it takes forever. So I don't think it's that amazing. I'm actually almost talking myself into putting it lower, because the kill quests are horrible. Like killing 30 so many times. Yeah, but it does have some decent quests as well that's super fast. So it's like in between. Alright, Fellwood. I'm not sure. I think Songflower makes it good. If without Songflower, I'd probably put it at mediocre, but because you get some decent buffs, I actually don't mind it too much. I like the cave quests. I think for a casual player, that the cave quests, it might be a little bit hard and you might put it a little bit lower, but I actually like it myself. If you know all the quests and if you know they're there, it actually isn't that bad. Alright, Feralaz. Alliance, we probably would put it at bad or mediocre. On a Horde, I think it's good. It's not amazing. Actually, I will put it mediocre. It's a little bit too much travel. Yeah, I'll put it here. Considering Alliance and Horde, then we're gonna put it a little bit lower. Personally, it's one of the zones I actually like, but I don't even think it's that amazing in terms of quests. Yeah. Okay, hill spread. Alliance is probably lower than Horde, but in Horde, it's a pretty nice zone. You can go there twice. It has quite a few quests. I'll put it good. Hinterlands, amazing. On Horde, amazing on Horde, and bad on Alliance. But I'm gonna put it at, because I'm a Horde player, I'll put it amazing. It's my favorite zone. It has so many quests in TBC. The whole troll area is no longer elite. It has like amazing trinket that you're gonna use all the way to Outlands then. It's just so good. There's nothing that tops this zone in my opinion. At least on Horde side. Lock Modan, I think we put it at bad. The thing is, early lock is probably good, and late lock is bad. So I'll put it at mediocre, because it's not actually horrible. Moonglade, you know what? I'll put it great. Now you might be like, what are you talking about? For the quest it has 2 quests. And those 2 quests are... Wait, we're doing TBC though. You're not doing these quests in TBC. Well, I'm not doing them in my guide. But they are actually... The 2 quests it has are amazing. The druid quests are also good. So considering like they're super fast, super efficient. And one quest, you do one quest and you get 20k XP. 24k XP even. It's insane how much XP you get for one quest. So I'll put it up here for that reason. Mulgore, I think it's not the best. I don't think it's the best actually. It's not. I'll put it at good. It's not horrible. The undead zone is worse, so I'll put it at good. It's just like drop rates are pretty bad sometimes, and that can really screw people. And then you have like a mob that walks around that can drop a quest, and it'd be hard to find some of the quest mobs as well because they walk around in the zone. Red Ridge. It's hard for people to quest in it, and it has like varied level range from like 18 mobs to it's like 26. So I'll put it at good. I think it's hard, but I don't think it's a bad questing zone. Searing Gorge, I'll put it. I don't do this in TBC, but I actually think it's a really good zone. I'll put it great. It's just too far away for me to do, and I don't need the XP in TBC, but it is a good zone. I think for Alliance, it's also very located at a good place. So I would imagine you do it as Alliance. So I'll put it up here. Silithus? I haven't done it in TBC actually. But I have. I know that the quests are no longer elite, some of them. It should be up in grade. It's just so far away, but when you get to the zone, it's actually great. The problem is you have to travel so far to get there. But when you are there, it's a really good zone to be in. And it has some decent XP per hour. And if you use Auction House, you can just deliver the pages too, which makes it even better. Silverpine Forest, I think it's pretty bad. And the level ranges varies too much, so you have to leave and then you have to go back, and you don't want to do that. So it's similar to like Lock Modan, but I think it's just almost worse. I think if you just do it only once to like level 14, maybe you can put it up to mediocre then. If you just like do it a little bit and leave, and then you just don't finish it. But I'll put it bad because I think a lot of people get baited into doing the whole thing in one row. Stone Talon.
Oh no.
I don't like it. The early part is okay. Let's put it in mediocre. The early part is okay, but the later part sucks, which just makes it not a good questing zone. STV. You can go back there so many times, has so many quests. I'll put it at great. Like it's just so much XP. The kill quests are not even that bad. Like, you do them pretty quickly. I don't know. I actually think it's pretty good. Song of Sorrows. There's some new quests in TBC there, but I don't really like the quests that much. I'll put it in mediocre. It's not really the best zone. Not really the best place either. Have to travel there. Tanaris. Tanaris is good. It's good. It's not great. Has some decent quests. Like it spans over quite a lot of levels, which makes it is why it's not great, because you have to go there like multiple times. They have some long escorts as well. It's a very big map, lots of travel. Cell, I think for an average player, it's mediocre. It's like you get baited into doing a cave that's too hard. Some mobs are just pretty rough. The starting zone is pretty slow, like the 1 to 6. There's a quest that's like some of them are just like the Harpies area is tough, deal a lot of damage. It's not an easy zone, and it's not really the best. I had Barons. I guess you have to put it at amazing. You get so many levels in Barons. It's for questing. I mean, so many quests. Maybe I'll put it at great. I think I'll put it at great because it also has some pretty bad quests. Nah, fuck it. I'll put it at amazing. It's tough. I'll put it in. If I could, I would put it in between. I actually think it's a pretty good zone. You get so many levels, like I said, so many quests. Has a lot of different type of quests too. Tierlist, mediocre. It's not the best. It's pretty slow. Lots of travel. I have to go into Undercity as well for some quests. It's like, I don't know. I don't like it that much. Ogura? It's amazing. I love it.
You win.
If you get the quest from all the different zones before you go to Ogura, there are so many quests. You can do it in one sweep even. Most people will probably do it in 2 or 3. It just has so much stuff. I actually really like it. Westfall? I think it's just mediocre. You don't really want to do it too much. It's just like, you have to leave. There's not enough quests. So then you would have to go to Red Ridge or something, or Eastern Malok Modan if you don't want to go Darkshore. It's not really the best. Okay, Wetlands. In TBC, they nerfed a lot of the mobs in Wetlands. Is it Horde POV? It's more Horde-based Horde POV because I'm a Horde player myself. I would put it at good because they lowered a lot of the harder quests. So it's actually pretty decent. Winter Spring I will put at... Kinda want to put it at bad. Doesn't have a lot of good quests. The mobs are pretty tough. Could I put it... I don't like it. I think it's the worst high level zone. That's why I put it at bad. It is... There's no other high level zone that's like really bad. Western Plagueland's amazing. Probably the best zone in the game. It has so many good quests. The Cauldron quest, just every quest in the zone is amazing. There's just nothing that makes this zone bad. It only has good quests. They're all so fast. They're pretty hard sometimes though, but it is really good. So yeah, this would be my tier list for leveling. But this is for TBC. It's mostly Horde biased, I guess. Yeah, this might be mostly Horde biased. All right, we're done. There we go. You guys got the tier list.